Have you ever found yourself brushing off a compliment instead of accepting it gracefully? It's a surprisingly common occurrence, isn't it? We often find ourselves in situations where we deflect or reject compliments outright, instead of simply responding with a heartfelt thank you. And yet, when we take a step back, it seems quite odd, doesn't it? Why would we push away these affirmations of our worth, these positive comments about who we are, or what we've done? Well, the reasons can be as diverse as we are. For some, it's a struggle with low self-esteem. A compliment, instead of being a boost, becomes a challenge to deeply ingrained beliefs of not being good enough. For others, it's a fear of appearing arrogant or conceited. We worry that accepting a compliment might make us seem self-absorbed or vain. Cultural norms also play a significant role. In some cultures, modesty is highly valued, and accepting compliments can be seen as a lack of humility. In other cultures, there's a fear of attracting the evil eye, a belief that too much praise or admiration can bring misfortune. And then, there's the simple discomfort with attention. For those of us who are introverted or shy, a compliment can feel like a spotlight suddenly thrown on us, making us squirm and look for the quickest way out. So, we deflect, we reject, we brush off compliments with a laugh or a dismissive wave. We say things like, "Oh, it was nothing," or "I just got lucky," or "You're just being kind." We downplay our achievements and talents, and in doing so, we often end up downplaying ourselves. If you've ever struggled to accept a compliment, you're certainly not alone, but why does this happen? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the psychology behind compliment rejection, explore the importance of accepting compliments, and offer some tips on how to do it gracefully. The struggle to accept compliments often runs deeper than just modesty or humility. You see, our minds are complex landscapes, and our reactions to praise can be influenced by a multitude of psychological factors. First off, let's talk about self-esteem. When we have a low opinion of ourselves, we tend to reject compliments because they clash with our self-perception. Long pays. For instance, if someone compliments your presentation skills but you believe you're a poor public speaker, you're likely to dismiss the compliment as insincere or mistaken. Next, societal expectations play a big role. Many of us fear appearing arrogant or ungrateful, so we deflect compliments to avoid these negative perceptions. We're taught to be humble, to not let praise get to our heads, and this can sometimes result in us rejecting compliments entirely. Additionally, our cultural upbringing can greatly influence our reactions to compliments. Some cultures place a high value on modesty and humility, causing people from these backgrounds to downplay or reject compliments. In contrast, other cultures encourage the acceptance of compliments as a sign of respect and acknowledgement. Lastly, we can't ignore the impact of past experiences. If you've been criticized or belittled in the past, you might have learned to be wary of praise. You might question the giver's motives or expect a catch to follow the compliment. This defensive mechanism, though understandable, can prevent us from accepting genuine praise and positivity. But here's the good news. Once we understand these psychological barriers, we can work on dismantling them. We can challenge our self-perceptions, question societal expectations, explore our cultural norms, and address the effects of our past experiences. It's a journey, of course, but a worthwhile one. Because every compliment you accept is a step towards boosting your self-esteem, reinforcing your positive self-image, and ultimately, improving your happiness. Understanding these psychological barriers can help us overcome the difficulty of accepting compliments. So the next time someone pays you a compliment, remember this: you are worthy of it, you deserve it, and it's perfectly okay to accept it, absolutely. Accepting compliments isn't just about being polite, it's about recognizing our own worth. It's about acknowledging our accomplishments and the positive traits we possess. It's about embracing the fact that we are deserving of praise and recognition. The act of accepting compliments graciously has numerous benefits. It's a simple yet effective way to boost our self-esteem. When someone acknowledges our efforts or talents, it serves as a reminder of our abilities. It helps us see ourselves in a positive light, reinforcing our self-image. Imagine a friend telling you, "You did a fantastic job on that project." Instead of brushing it off or responding with a self-deprecating remark, try saying, "Thank you, I worked really hard on it." By doing so, you're affirming your hard work and dedication, giving yourself the credit you rightfully deserve. Compliments are also a form of positive reinforcement. They can motivate us to keep improving, to keep striving for excellence. When we accept compliments, we allow ourselves to feel good about our achievements. This feeling of accomplishment can then propel us forward, encouraging us to continue on our path of self-improvement. Moreover, accepting compliments graciously can foster better relationships. When we reject compliments, we're not just rejecting the praise, but also the person giving it. It can come off as dismissive or ungrateful. On the other hand, when we accept compliments, we're validating the other person's perspective and strengthening our connection with them. Let's not forget that accepting compliments is a two-way street. While it's important to accept compliments graciously, it's equally important to give compliments generously. By giving compliments, we can spread positivity and happiness. It's a simple way to uplift others and make their day a bit brighter. So the next time someone pays you a compliment, short paid, remember to accept it with grace and gratitude. Embrace the positivity it brings and let it fuel your self-confidence. By accepting compliments, we acknowledge our achievements and reinforce our self-worth. So, we've explored why accepting compliments can be challenging and why it's important to overcome this. It's a common struggle, rooted in various psychological factors. Some of us deflect or reject compliments due to low self-esteem, fear of appearing arrogant, or simply because we're not used to receiving them. However, we've also delved into the benefits of accepting compliments. They can boost our self-esteem, reinforce a positive self-image, and even enhance our performance in various aspects of life. More importantly, accepting compliments is a recognition of our own worth. It's a self-affirming act that acknowledges our value and achievements. In addition, giving compliments is just as beneficial. It not only uplifts others but also contributes to our own happiness. So, let's break free from the discomfort and embrace the power of compliments. Remember, it's perfectly okay and indeed important to accept compliments graciously. You deserve them. Give others compliments as well. Compliments improve your happiness.